White just played. King e3. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Bishop e1 check. King e4. Rook g4 check. Rook f4. Rook takes f4 check. King takes f4. Rook h4 check. King e3. White might go for Queen a8 check. King d7. Rook takes e1. Rook b4. Queen g2. Rook b5. Queen takes h2 and seize the initiative. Rook takes a 4 move preferred by black. Rook takes h2. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White just played. King e1. Pause the video to spot black's next move. White intends to play on c7. King g4. Pawn promotes to queen at c8 check. King takes g3. Queen g8 check. King f3. Queen takes d5. Rook e2 check. King d1 and gain a significant edge. Pawn e3 was chosen by black. Black considers playing Rook g1 check. King e2. Rook takes c1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King d1 move preferred by white. Rook d2 check. King e1. White is setting up to play on c7. Pawn takes g3. Pawn promotes to queen at c8 check and seize the initiative. Rook h2 move preferred by black. Pawn takes f4. Rook h1 check. King e2. White's idea is to play rook takes h1 and take decisive advantage. Rook takes c1 was chosen by black. King takes e3. White is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. White played. King takes e7. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. On b3. Bishop d1. White might go for bishop takes c2 and take decisive advantage. Pawn b2 was chosen by black. Black might go for pawn promotes to queen at bx c1 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes c2 was chosen by white. Pawn promotes to queen at b1. Black wants to play rook takes c2. Bishop takes c2. Queen takes c2 and take decisive advantage. Rook takes c3 was chosen by white. Queen takes e4 check. King takes d6. Queen b4 check. King e6. White is planning to play rook b3. Queen b5. Pawn d6 and seize the initiative. Queen takes c3 was chosen by black. Bishop a4. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Pawn f5. Pause the video to spot white's next move. Queen takes g6 check. Knight g7. Rook h4. White is looking to play rook h7. Rook f7. Queen h6. Pawn takes e5. Rook h8 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Queen e8 played by black. Queen h7 check. King f7. Bishop f3. Rook g8. Bishop h5 check. King f8. Bishop takes e8. Knight takes e8. White is in a commanding position. Let's go to the next game. White played. Queen takes d7. Pause the video and try to find black's next move. White's idea is to play Queen takes d6. Pawn h5. Queen b6 and establish a winning position. Rook b8 played by black. King d2. Queen takes b2 check. King e1. White wants to play. Queen takes d6. Bishop takes c3 check. King f1. Pawn h6. Bishop c1. Queen b3. King f2, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Queen takes g to move preferred by black. Rook f1. Bishop takes c3 check. Bishop d2. Bishop takes d2 check. Rook takes d2. Rook b1 check. Rook d1. Rook takes d1 check. King takes d1. Queen takes f1 check. King c2. White is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. King c1. Pause the video to spot black's next move. Rook h1. Black is planning to play. Queen a1 check. King d2. Queen takes e1 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes h1 move preferred by white. Rook takes h1 check. King d2. Queen b4 check. Pawn c3. White is preparing to play. Pawn takes b4 and establish a winning position. Queen a3 played by black. Black might go for Queen c1 check. King e2. Queen e1 mate and gain a significant edge. Bishop e2 move preferred by white. Queen takes a2 check. King d3. Queen b1 check. King d2. Queen b2 check. King d3. Rook c1. Rook takes g6 check. Knight takes g6. Queen c8 check. Black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Queen takes b2. Pause the video to figure out white's next move. Black is setting up to play. Queen takes c1 check and secure a stronghold in the game. Rook b1 was chosen by white. White is aiming to play. Rook takes b2 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen takes a2 played by black. Rook takes b7 check. King g8. Pawn c6. Queen a1 check. Rook b1. White considers playing. Queen takes d5 check and take decisive advantage. Queen a2 move preferred by black. Pawn c7. King g7. Rook c1. White intends to play. Pawn promotes to rook at c8 and dominate the board. Pawn g5 was chosen by black. Queen takes f5. Queen d2. Black is looking to play. Queen takes e3 check and dominate the board. Pawn promotes to queen at c8 played by white. White's idea is to play rook c7 check. Rook f7. Rook takes f7 check. King takes f7. Queen h7 mate and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes c8 was chosen by black. Queen takes c8. Queen takes e3 check. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. King takes f5. Pause the video to analyze black's next move. Queen f6 check. King g4. Queen takes f2. Queen d3. Knight e3 check. Queen takes e3. Queen takes e3. Bishop f3. Pawn h5 check. Rook takes h5. Rook takes h5. King takes h5. Knight e6. Black is setting up to play. Queen takes g5 mate and seize the initiative. Knight takes e6 move preferred by white. Queen takes f3 check. King h4. Queen e4 check. King g3. Queen takes e6. Knight d2. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. On g6, pause the video and try to find black's next move. White's idea is to play. On takes f7 check. King takes f7. Rook g2. On c3. Bishop takes c3. King g8. On f6. Rook a7. Queen e4, and increase their advantage significantly. Rook takes a3 played by black. On takes h7 check. King takes h7. Rook h2 check. King g8. Rook h8 check. King takes h8. On takes a3. King g8. On f6. On g6. Black is aiming to play. Bishop h6 check. Queen e3. Bishop takes e3 check. Bishop takes e3. Queen b2 mate, and increase their advantage significantly. King d2 move preferred by white. Rook e8. Black is setting up to play. Bishop h6 check. Bishop e3. Queen b2 check, and secure a strong hold in the game. Rook h1 was chosen by white. Rook d8. Black is setting up to play. Rook takes d4 check, and increase their advantage significantly. Queen c3 move preferred by white. Queen d5. Black's idea is to play. Queen takes h1, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook h2 move preferred by white. Bishop c5. Black is preparing to play. Bishop takes d4, and increase their advantage significantly. Queen e3 was chosen by white. Queen takes d4 check. Queen takes d4. Bishop takes d4. King c1. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. On h3, pause the video to find out black's response. White intends to play. Pawn takes g4, and secure a strong hold in the game. Knight takes f2 move preferred by black. King takes f2. Bishop h4 check. King g1. White is preparing to play. Knight takes h4, and secure a strong hold in the game. Bishop takes e1 was chosen by black. Knight takes e1. Rook a e8. Black might go for. Rook takes e1 check. Queen f1. Rook takes f1 mate, and secure a strong hold in the game. Knight f3 move preferred by white. On c4. Black is planning to play. Pawn takes d3, and increase their advantage significantly. Queen d1 played by white. Rook takes f3. Queen takes f3. Rook e1 check. King f2. White is setting up to play. King takes c1, and put immense pressure on the opponent. Rook takes c1 was chosen by black. Queen g4. Queen f7 check. King g3. Queen e8. Black is setting up to play. Rook f1. Knight d2. Queen b8 check, and establish a winning position. Queen f5 was chosen by white. Queen e3 check. Queen f3. Queen takes f3 check. King takes f3. Knight a5. On a4. Knight b3. Black is planning to play. Knight takes a1, and gain a significant edge. Rook a2 was chosen by white. Rook takes b1. On a5, black is dominating the board. Let's go to the next game.